Welcome to 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. We hope you are enjoying NBA 2K20.
Absolutely. Hey, big game tonight. How you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good, because this one's on national TV and you gotta crush it.
Shouldn't you be telling me it's just another game?
Oh, no, that's the coach's job. My job is to tell it like
Rook,
it is.
big game, man. Don't let it get to you.
Got you.
And this is a showcase.
A showcase for what?
For you. You play well tonight and you dominate the news cycle. That's where you win awards, Che. That's when you get better deals. You build up your profile.
Oh, I appreciate that. But you know what? I'm gonna just play my game. I don't want to get other stuff get in my head.
Hey, you do you. I'm just here to tell you about the PR ramifications. Oh, I gotta take this. Just think about what I said, okay?
Yeah, I got you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, I'm on my way.
Coach, what up, man?
What's up?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Wizard. He's a runaway train on the open floor.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Los Angeles comes into this one after the win against the Pelicans. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. Well, we've seen the impact NBA players can have off the court as well as on. Che has no problem speaking up for what.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
And for Che, it wasn't a straight line path to the NBA. He stayed in college longer than expected. Then there was the decision to walk off at Bay City. He needed strong performances at the draft combine and in Summer League just to get a shot. But now he's making the most of those chances. Guys?
Fantastic as always, David. Thank you. Che certainly had his ups and downs, Greg, along the way.
Well, ultimately, having to fight for a spot in this league may make him a better player. He's already been tested and come out on top.
And now Washington's starting group. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Thomas Bryant is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Miles in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Bradley is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Doris, teams sometimes struggle right out of the blocks. When do they generally hit, in your opinion, the panic button?
Well, let's hope the panic button doesn't get hit for anybody, Kevin. But the one thing that would concern any team, obviously, is injury to us.
He's checked in for Washington. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. And he goes in for the dunk.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, defense is a big part of these players' games as the top shot blockers among small forwards this season. Well, you look at Hachimura, second in the NBA, a great defender.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
You know, that's a defensive combination you're sort of always looking for in wing players. Strong on the ground, strong in the air. There is no safe ground when one of them is on patrol.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Washington, Troy Brown comes in for C.J. Miles. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for John Wall. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Suns in Phoenix. Passes to Beal. The three. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Isaiah Thomas has a tremendous basketball IQ. His instinct is to score, but can he get his guys open? You bet.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Inside, deflects the pass. Brown outside. He's looking for Mahimi and finds him. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Great D that time from Beal. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. They trail by 3, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Over to the left wing. Right side, Davis. There's the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound by the Wizards.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
There's Beal with the 3. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Brown outside. And here is Thomas, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. Outside, Beal to the left side wing. Here's Hachimura. And Davis pulls it down.
And you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Wizards trailed by 5. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Here's Beal. Finished off the break. Beal's got 5.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Green to the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 6. Here is Thomas. He has been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Down low. Here's Brown, and Washington again with the bucket.
and this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Thomas finds Mahinmi. Beal gets a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot goes in.
He can't miss.
From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Lakers on top. And being a smaller player is a challenge, but Isaiah Thomas always comes.
I just go in there. I've been doing it since I was a little boy. Like, I've always been the smallest guy out there, but when I get on the court, I feel like I don't see any height. So when I go in there in the paint, I expect myself to score or make a play for somebody else. And then, I mean, it just, other people go crazy about it. I feel like it's normal.
Thomas They're going with a whole new group out there now. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and banks it in. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And part of an overall effort for Kentavious going for higher percentage shots. That time working inside.
So on the floor for Washington, Beal and Miles out on the perimeter. Travis Berton's out there with Bryant, and it's Wall in at the point.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against Phoenix.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Washington shooting their first free throws here tonight. That one is off.
Boy, when you think back to last season for the Wizards, finishing just 32-50 overall, only the second time in 6 years that they've missed the playoffs. I think going into the year, many thought they'd be a postseason factor.
Kuzma outside. Gets in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And for the Wizards, Doris ended up middle of the road after the John Wall injury last season.
And you have to wonder, Kevin, how much longer do they stick with this current core? John Wall and Bradley Beal obviously are very good, but they have not translated to tremendous postseason success. And now with the questions raised by Wall's injury last season, what do they do?
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Pass to Green. Lakers passing it around to the middle. It's stolen by Berton. In the corner, Miles with it to the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Boys, what's the best combination of inside-outside basketball you see offensively now?
Well, 2 guys really come to mind immediately for me. It's Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, because both men can face up and knock down shots in a legitimate enough fashion that you've got to get out and contest those guys. But the other side of this is they can play in the post and be a legitimate back-to-the-basket force who you've got to guard with more than one guy. I mean, how exciting, Kevin, are Joel and AD to watch play?
They're thrilling. I would agree. Good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Wizards. It's a 14-point game, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Shot clock at 2. Now off the inbound. The Lakers with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Beal can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 16. Inside. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bryant passes to Beal. Lets it go from deep. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Wizards trail by 20. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green against Beal. That doesn't go either for Beal.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
They get a hand on it. To the middle. Bertans grabs the board. Trying to end the drought, and Beal lays it in. Beal's got 13.
Oh, that's a tough finish by Beal, undaunted by the D.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hey, all eyes on me. All right, nice work out there. I like the attention to detail. I like the hustle. I like the sense of urgency y'all are playing with, all right? Now, I want y'all to put a body on someone constantly, all right? Anytime that ball is up for grabs, put a body on it, all right? Make them feel you. I want these guys to be sick and tired of you by the end of this game, all right? So get physical, push them around. That's how we put them away. All right, bring it in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Los Angeles, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
Doris, you played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all in this business. How did you like to be coached when you were a player at the very top of your game?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite things were coaches who challenged me, those who would not allow me to accept the level I was currently at, those who wanted to push me and extend and expand my game. Listen, every player wants to be respected. Every player wants to feel valued. But the great ones to me, the LeBron James, the Kevin Durant's, they want to be coached hard. They want you to push them to the greatest possible level they're capable of.
It's great insight. They've got Rajon Rondo. He's out there with LeBron James. JaVale McGee is out there with Kyle Kuzma. That's the Laker 5. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Rebounded by the Wizards. Outside Rondo. Down low. Now Thomas. 6 points for him. To the inside, Wagner, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stump.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And the Lakers with another turnover here. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Washington, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference.
And you know, for the Wizards, they've started the season on a high note. We thought it may take a while for them to kind of find their groove, but it doesn't look like they're going anywhere here or any concerns about growing pains.
Yeah, I think that growing process has already taken place. This is a team that already knows what its identity is and where its strengths lie.
The dish to Rondo, and that one drops for him. Rondo's got 7 points.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
That one good for 2. 10 points for John Wall.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Rondo against Thomas. Inside, got a piece of it, and taken away by Brown. From about 19 feet, almost, but it rolls out. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Well, you look at Hachimura, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league. For Los Angeles, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. First one falls for him.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and a switcher also for Washington. Ryan is checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Brown dishes the Wall. Poke loose. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
And let's take a look now at the stats for John Wall. The past month has been surreal. He's averaging 20 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Effective at scoring the basketball. Hachimura understands his role offensively and plays it well.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Bryant finds Wall, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers.
And now a look at LeBron James here. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Second in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Here's Wall. Here's Hachimura. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Kuzma against Brown. Outside, Wall. Dishes it to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. There's Brown with the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Bradley deciding where to go with it. To the middle. It's stolen by Bryant. Outside, Wall. Over James. Wall, good. Wall's got 12 points in the game. And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. All out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Miles in its small forward.
Slashing into the lane, the speed and the grace of John Wall.
Rondo kicks to Bradley. Here's McGee. Oh, wow.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And we all know how rough things have been for Thomas the last few seasons, Greg, battling injuries and trying to find the right situation for his talents.
And the injuries have clearly taken their toll on Thomas. A lot of things need to go right for you to be a star player at his size, and lately that just hasn't been the case.
Anthony Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people who were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Here's Wall. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Well, that's the mobility and athleticism John Wall has on the interior. He feels at ease amongst the trees.
Lakers working the ball around now. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 29 points. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside, Beal. Wall against Rondo. Free throw line jump shot. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Wall against Rondo. Leaner from distance. Again, the miss by Wall.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Beal, the pass to Miles. To the paint, here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Timeout called the Lakers. Doris, we've both been very public in our... They double-team Beal. Here's Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 4 assists in the game.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Yes, that goes in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
It's Beal on the wing. Launches a 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
And it's denied.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Beal in the corner. Shoots over Bradley. That one goes in.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And so it's the Lakers with it. And Brown over to help. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. That's good from Beal on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Down low, here's Davis. Knocks down the 10-footer. Davis has got 23 points.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Hits it from 3-point range. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
It may be impossible to stay in front of John Wall.
To the middle, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And he makes that one.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Now here's Bradley. Beal on the double team, 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here, and taken away by Brown. Beal taking his time here. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaggy. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special postgame guest joining us.
Hey, it's Shaq. Great job locking down the W. I saw all roads going through you on the offensive end. You smell barbecue chicken or what?
Man, Shaq, I woke up this morning craving something tangy with a little bit of heat. I didn't have time to get in the meal for this game, so you know what? I had to go out and eat up some drumsticks that they were trying to check me. But I had to keep on scoring, you know? Thinking I'd get full, but just like you with the buffet, never-ending feast.
Well, speaking of buffet, I own a restaurant in Vegas called Big Chicken. I know the owner. Just tell them Shaq sent you. You get to eat for free, baby, playing like that.
I got you.
And that's going to do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For the Jet, for the Diesel, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports crew. The entire 2K Sports crew. That's everyone. Ernie Johnson. Have a wonderful evening.
Hey, yo, listen up. All right, real quick. I want to recognize Che for killing it out there tonight. All right, great effort on both sides of the ball. Come get your trophy, kid.
That's for me?
Oh, you.
Okay. Hey, this is crazy, fellas, man. I'm gonna give a little speech. First off, I want to thank my mom. You're a real one. You always been there for me. My first grade teacher, Miss Daniels. You're a real one, Miss D. And last but not least, I want to thank this dude at the deli yesterday. He gave me 2 ham sandwiches for the price of 1.
Nah, I've seen enough, man.
And I want to thank you too, Coach, because you know you a beast.
Get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. Hey guys.
To 2K TV, Candace Parker. I am fangirling out right now. I'm like, oh, it's just an honor to be in your.
Hey.
What's up, Coach?
Okay, you're gonna run with the starters tonight. We want to give you a look with the first unit, see how it goes.
What about?
No, I already talked to him. We're gonna do what's best for the team, which means you have got to perform. You earned this spot, but it's up to you if it sticks.
I got you. I won't take anything for granted.
Make this count, Jay.
Will do. Understood.
Hey, good luck out there, kid.
Hey, thanks, Sarge. I appreciate you.
Hey, Che.
What's
I
up?
need you with the rest of the starters. We're gonna take a pic for social.
A picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's go. All right, gentlemen, let's huddle up here for photo. Get all in there. All right, group up a little bit more. Okay, why don't you guys take a big step back? That look good? Okay. All right, thanks everyone. Thank you so much. It's gonna turn out fun.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, they come into this game following a loss to the Suns. They suffered a blowout loss, trying to leave that one in the rear view and focus on the game at hand. You think about the most complete players in the game. Anthony Davis on that list. Shaq, is there anything left for him to work on?
Yeah, about 6 or 7 things. Nothinng. You know, you just have to stay healthy, put up 28 and 12 like I asked him to do. That's the SLN, Kenny.
Shaq like numbers. Well, got to go get some rings now, young fella.
That'd be something to work on. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Well, it was just a matter of time before Che was added to the starting lineup. Fans had been questioning why Che was still coming off the bench. Coach said he wanted to make sure not to rush Che and potentially overwhelm him. Either way, this does not look like it's a temporary switch. Guys?
Thank you for that, David. Greg, quite a few people have been expecting this to happen.
Yeah, with the amount of time Che spent in college, you figured he'd be polished coming into the league. The question was, would he buy in? And I think we've gotten our answer.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for LeBron.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Seth Curry is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Doncic in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Rajon Rondo is out there with Avery Bradley. And there's Davis, and it's LeBron James. Well, Clark, no doubt you've been through this many times. The regular season is a grind. I think you said that before. Do the veteran players need to teach the young guys how to handle that schedule?
I clearly think, Kevin, that the veterans can be helpful, but there's nothing like firsthand experience, and you really have to experience the length and the grueling nature of the season to understand how you best can weather the schedule, but veterans certainly can be helpful.
Is there a rookie wall, Clark? Is that true?
Yeah, I think there is one. Clearly, I hit it, and most rookies that I've talked to during my time and beyond find a period in that season when they bump into that wall. You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Porzingis launches it from deep. No good with the triple. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserve.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Curry can't get it to go. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house and the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base, those fans will be around for a while, giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Rondo with a clean look, cans the shot with nobody near him. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Curry against Rondo. To the inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Pass to Bradley. Sinks that one from the post. And so here is Dallas. 6-point game. Curry passes to Doncic. Rebound the Lakers.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here is Hardaway. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Outside, Porzingis. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, the coaching staff loves seeing this. I mean, Porzingis being active and effective from this area here.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Davis with it. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. And here's Bradley. From deep, James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he caused major problems with his defense as well. He had 4 steals by the time the game was over.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Hardaway finds Curry. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. LeBron grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
That one, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
Well, out of Canada by way of Stanford University, 6'11", power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner, very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
Now, here's Doncic. Following the miss by Avery Bradley. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, intensity always a good thing, and Powell brings it solid at getting after offensive rebounds for his team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Lights checked in. Inside. Porzingis with the steal. To the right side. Shoots the 3. And it's right missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they met was in Dallas where they beat the Mavericks.
And a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, Greg, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Now here's Wright. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Curry. Outside, Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Good on the shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Mavericks trail by 6. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Shoots. And too long on the shot.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Now, here's Doncic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, I'll tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Right with it. Now guarded by Bradley. To the paint. Porzingis inside. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by James. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the Lakers last season going against the grain to surround LeBron James with playmakers, not shooters. And many criticize that move.
And, you know, guys, you look at it, LeBron is at his very best with the ball in his hands, which means
shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Free throw good by Curry. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state. And being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings, that's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
We've got Bradley. Also, Rajon Rondo out there. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. That's the Laker 5. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Passes it to Doncic. Over LeBron. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers in the lead. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Knocked loose.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. And, you know, with Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era. Hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
Doncic up and in on the layup.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
The pass to LeBron comes up empty down low. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. We talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP, 6th all-time in scoring. most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
Good work there as it goes. He's got 9.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. They trail by 3. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Doncic outside from downtown, buries it from 3-point range. Doncic has got 7 points.
Way downtown, Doncic testing the limits of his range there.
Porzingis with the block, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Floats it up for Davis, and finished off by Davis. Mavericks trail by 4. Curry looking it over. 13 feet away. They get it back. Pass to Doncic. Kicks it to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Over James. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Davis inside, Powell on him, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Dallas.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Outside, Green. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Howard. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Curry, and it's Powell in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Good on the second free throw. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
To the inside, Porzingis with the steal. Now here's Hardaway. Passes it to Powell. He kicks to Doncic. 6 to shoot over LeBron. Doncic, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Back to Curry. It's Powell on the wing. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by LeBron.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
The Lakers get it back in a new 14.
I like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
The shot's good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Rondo against Curry. Down low. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And there's the pass to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Lakers leading by 10. James in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Powell with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. James against Doncic. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, this is what Powell does best. Establishes himself deep inside and jams it home.
LeBron outside. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
It's stolen by Davis. Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Left side, Davis. Tipped away. Powell with the steal. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Doncic passes to Curry. That's tipped. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic checked in for Powell, and it's DeLon Wright in for Hardaway. Marjanovic kicks to Wright. The feed to Doncic, and stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Basket is good, he'll get a chance for one more at the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Feeds it to Cousins. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Floats one. Offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is out there with Avery Bradley. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. To the middle, Powell with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Lob pass to Porzingis.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Kuzma. No good on the 3. Mavericks trail by 15. Right side, Hardaway. Curry against Rondo. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
Porzingis with the steal, and here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Porzingis. 10 points for Tim Hardaway.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And Bradley gets it to go. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Doncic. Outside Curry. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Kuzma. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Doncic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
The pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Rondo. And Doncic, here we go. And the shot is good. Doncic has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you can't let Doncic have these types of opportunities, guys. When you aren't close to him, this is what happens.
Curry against Rondo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Porzingis. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setting. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Doncic gets it to go.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break. Yeah, really bad timing, guys, to start coughing it up. He's got 3 turnovers here in the fourth.
And it goes without saying, but I need to say it anyway. In a game as close as this, every possession is important. You've got to make them count.
Back to Curry. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Curry's got 11 in the second half. Los Angeles leading by 9, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. Barea against Bradley. Here's Wright. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
And, you know, Barea is a capable floor general. Very good at setting the table for his teammates.
Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Luka Doncic comes in for Curry. Hardaway is subbed in for J.J. Barea.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless ridiculous range. This guy has in the gym range, if anybody has that.
Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Rondo against Wright. Over Rondo. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 7. Top of the key. And Bradley gets it to go on the assist by Rondo.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Lakers time. Number 36. That's
1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Wright against Bradley. Wright finds Doncic. 6 on the shot clock.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Powell. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Wright looking around. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Lakers leading by 8. Inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season. They'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Free throw good, LeBron. Five seconds left in the fourth. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
You got to throw this one out, Che. It's not what you wanted. It's
time,
bro.
My bad, Coach. I feel like I let y'all down.
You get another chance. Let you keep your head up and keep working, right?
All right, cool.
I see you practice.
Yes, sir.
Go get some sleep.
Congrats on the start, Jay. So how did it feel to get the first one out of the way?
Pretty lousy, actually. Like, sure, you know, I want to start, but I expect a high level of play out of myself every time I step on that court. I'd rather come off the bench and contribute more than start and not help the team that much. That's just the kind of player I am.
Do you think you've done enough to keep your starting spot?
I mean, not based off this one game, probably. But I know I've got the talent. You know, I just need a little bit more time to get into a rhythm with these guys, and there's no telling what I can do. So, we'll see. It'll be high. Maybe not. Maybe not. Somewhere straight there.
Here he comes. Hey, Che.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? I want to bring Josh over here. He's got something to talk to you about the Top Takes Daily interview.
Okay.
You remember Josh from Beats?
Yeah, Josh, what's up?
Great to see you again, Che. Great game tonight.
I appreciate that, Josh.
So Josh has a couple things he wants to go over with you that you could sprinkle into the interview.
Okay.
Well, obviously, only mention this stuff if it comes up organically. We want you to feel comfortable out
That's
there.
right. There's no benefit from forced plugs.
Of course.
So let's keep the pressure low. Any mention with beats is a plus. We'd be happy with a simple plug. But if you're feeling up to it, you can throw in some stuff about our tech, too.
Okay, like what?
Right off the top, the noise cancellation feature. We call it Pure Adaptive Noise Canceling, Pure ANC for short. But if you just said noise cancellation, that'd be great. You don't have to live neck deep in the weeds on this one.
Okay, Pure ANC, I got that.
Nice, and I'll have a cheat sheet up there before the interview.
All right, Levi.
And we've also got something else called Fast Fuel, where you get a 3-hour charge in around 10 minutes. But the main plug is noise cancellation. That's what we really love you to hit out there.
Noise cancellation, I got it.
Awesome, great. Thanks, Josh.
So, if anything comes up, questions, whatever, just tell Levi and he'll let me know.
Absolutely.
Cool.
All right, let's do it.
We know we'll be a rock-solid partner, Che.
All right, brother.
Thanks tonight.
All right, sounds good. Get it, Beats? Sounds good?
No, bro. That wasn't good.
Well, it is a special day here today at Top Takes Daily as we are joined live in studio with one of the NBA's brightest new stars, Che. Welcome to the show, Che.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me, Diane.
Of course. Now, you've had to overcome a lot on your path up to the league. We all know about the doubt you faced coming in as a 4-year college player. So with that, my first question for you is, how does it feel to silence the haters?
Haters. I can't even hear him, Diane.
So are you one of those guys who doesn't do social media? We're seeing a lot of that trending recently.
No, it's my beats. They have noise canceling technology. Matter of fact, I can't even hear what you're saying, Diane. What'd you say?
Oh, now that is a first.
Well, I can't hear you, Diane. What'd you say?
Do you think we can continue with the interview?
Oh, yeah, of course. I got you. Beats.
So now that you've established that you belong in the league, what's next for you? What are your goals?
You know, I really don't want to put a limit on it. I think if I continue to work hard, anything's possible. So yeah, maybe that's a goal of mine. Just keep working hard.
Is MVP within reach?
I will say this. If you don't set a high standard for yourself, what's the point? And I'd rather fail at getting to the top than succeed at being mediocre, you know?
Absolutely. So before we wrap things up, one last question for you. We all seem to know a lot about Che the athlete, but what's something we don't know about Che the person?
That's a good question, Diane. I'm gonna say a lot of people see me on the court and think I'm flashy or whatever, but really, I'm just a relaxed dude. I mean, you can ask my teammates. I mean, you know, a lot of us get together, you try to do some competitive stuff like play 2K, but you know what? I like going to the movies once a week and just chill.
Got any recommendations for us?
Oh, Roma on Netflix. Have you watched that film?
I actually have. You like Roma?
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? I cried a couple times watching it. I mean, I didn't cry a couple times watching it, but it's a great film.
I must admit, I didn't expect that coming from you.
Multitude, Diane. Levels.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Watch Roma if you haven't watched it, guys.
Unfortunately, that is all the time we have today in studio with Che. Che, thank you so much for coming.
Hey, thanks for having me.
This is Diane Stone, and you have been watching Top Takes Daily.